Thursday, November 1st, so happy November. And I have already spent the morning setting up my desk and station over here for November. As you guys saw, I already worked on my November calendar that I get from Allison Page's Patreon, and it's the same background for the desktop version, and it's so beautiful. I love this month so much. This year I'm gonna try to do the Bloomin' readathon that she does every November, where it's basically a bingo card situation and each space has a different theme for books that you want to read, or their prompts. The point of this readathon is to just get through your TBR shelf as much as you can, especially because a lot of people have a lot of books. I mean, I have one whole shelf dedicated to my TBR, so I'm excited to finally start that. And these are the books that I'm reading for this specific week. I know these fall into my Bloomin' category. I just don't know which spaces specifically yet, and I kind of did that on purpose because multiple books can fit multiple themes, but I want to actually read the whole book to see if I was right or wrong, if that makes sense. But the first book that I started reading is Mother Thing by Ainsley Haggard. Again, it's inverted because I need to be able to see myself recording. Anyways, and this one, well, first of all, let's just show off how beautiful that cover is. As you could see, I'm about halfway through the book. Pretty cool. My goal for the readathon is to hit multiple spaces as many times as I can as well. I want a lot of bingo basically. Since that one's almost done, I also want to start reading Woman Eating by Claire Coda. I love novels that use paintings as their cover art. But anyways, this is a literary fiction vampire novel, so I don't think it should be as spooky as I thought it would be. I forgot why I chose this book, but I'm pretty sure it's here for a reason. And then the last book that I'm reading is actually due to the fact that I'm watching or rewatching The Fall of the House of Usher. I say rewatch because I first saw it with my mom in Spanish, and now I want to watch it in English, just because when I was watching it in Spanish, I was able to still pick up a lot of the Poe references. Basically everything Poe, like that whole show, it's beautiful. It's so well done in terms of being true to the source. But there are some things that just completely went over my head because I didn't really recognize them in Spanish. The not so obvious speeches. Like, for example, the speeches that the priest gave at the funerals is from the Imp of the Perverse, and I didn't get that until I actually heard it in English and recognized it, and it was like, oh, hold up, I know where this is from. It's actually kind of exciting that I'm able to pick up on these things. That I guess that just goes to show how long I've been in school and what I'm interested in studying. So I digress. So I'm reading the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe. This is one of the Penguin Horror editions that is in collaboration with Guillermo del Toro, and I think it's so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. So this week I am definitely going to hit bingo at least once, which is pretty exciting, and I'll keep you updated on that.
Because the other thing is, your hotel tickets expire December 31st.
My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. I am scared. I'm trying to block the messiness with my head, but that's not working. I forgot to record this, but I actually already finished Mother Thing, and this book was a wild ride. I loved it. I recommend it. I wasn't expecting it to be so girls are horrible type of book, like the kind of book that I like. girls are a disaster type situation. The best way that I could describe this novel would be a horror novel based on mommy issues. Instead of mother thing, it should be called mommy issues, basically. The ending did leave a lot of questions. However, I do think that it works regardless. It kind of like in a satisfying kind of way. Yes, I would 100% check trigger warnings. I loved reading this one, and I'm so happy because the last two girly books that I was reading were very disappointing. So the next novel that I'm going to read is Woman Eating, that is along the same realm. And these two should already get me bingo in the Bloomathon bingo card, which is awesome because it's only November 2nd. And like I said, my goal is to try to do as many bingos as possible because that's just how many books I have in my TBR list, you know. I'm already glad that I could get to a third book before Monday, especially because this one's, I think, less than 200 pages. I don't know. I'm really excited to read this one solely for the cover. Hi, hello. 'Tis Sunday. And I have unfortunately decided to DNF Woman Eating. I'm so upset with this revelation, but it was just really slow. And I'm at a point in my life right now where, like, I guess I can't stand slow books, slow burns. I don't know. I mean, I guess technically that could have counted as the snail space in the Bloomin' board, but I just didn't want to really read it anymore. I'll probably pick it up later. I don't want to unhaul it in the future or anything like that because I do still love the cover. So I'll probably give it a second chance some other time. So I decided to go ahead and pick up Wuthering Heights with my cute little Penguin Deluxe edition. This one. Yes, it's sitting in my favorites shelf, but this is actually another one of those books where, like, I low-key fake read. But that doesn't matter because the little parts that I actually did read, I fell in love with it. So I can't wait to reread it and really remember, well, one, finish it and really remember why I liked it, why I loved it, and why it's in my favorite shelf. If that makes sense. I don't know. I am ready to see a couple hate themselves so much. Because this isn't a love story, it is a hate story, and I'm in for it. And also, since classics tend to give me a hard time, or I tend to read them very slowly, I also decided to pick up You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Oweki Amezi. I haven't started it yet, but I will be reading this whenever I feel stuck or something like that in between reading Wuthering Heights. I was this close to reading The Great Expectations because last night some part of me really just wanted to dive into it, but I decided to maybe save that for another day. Because this month I am also starting to get really busy with my thesis again. I saw my thesis director and she gave me a lot of good notes that I need to rework for a second draft. I'm also planning on maybe working on PhD applications. So that's another main reason why I want to DNF Women Eating, because when I have time to read, I want to be able to read. I don't want to have to, like, second guess my choice or be miserable the entire time because I'm already going to be really mentally miserable. Well, not, you know. Anyways, I'm already going to be mentally stressed with my thesis, so I don't want my books to do that either. And yeah, that was a quick update. Happy Sunday. a bad thing. To be fair, what I bought was on sale and it was more than 50% off, so how could I resist that, you know? So I bought more books, even though I'm technically in a book buying ban. Yeah, so let's see what I got. I got the Bronte sister book set, the penguin cloth bound book set. And the only one on here that I haven't read is Anne Bronte's book, which is The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. But I've read Jane Eyre. I'm currently reading Wuthering Heights again, and excuse me, and I've read Violet. I read Violet for school during my undergrad, so this one's definitely going to be a reread pretty soon as well, because I remember really liking it. But I caved, like I said. It was over 50% off on Amazon, and I just had to. I was originally going to buy the Jane Austen book set, but I saw that this one was cheaper by $10, so I was like, let's just get this one then. And yeah, here's my quick book haul of shame. My quick book haul of shame. Bound as well, you know? Look at it! Look at it! I can't get the books out. Definitely. That was weird. They are definitely not staying in the box.
Bye.